So the second thing I want us to look at, in continuation of what I started yesterday, starting the four sins that I want believers, I want believers to be on guard of, is the second point is greed that makes them unsatisfied with what God has already provided. So I want believers to take note of greed that makes us unsatisfied with the thing that God has provided. And there are two senses in which I want us to consider these greed thing. The first sense is greed unto covetousness, and then the second sense is greed unto one another. For this video, I want us to consider greed unto one another. Now, what I mean by greed unto one another, in my understanding, is something or is a term that is most common with the Igbo community, known as akagon. And so that this statement refers to someone that is like this with the thing that they have. And I think this is one thing also that I want Christians or believers to be cautious of. No, greed. I have met some people that are greedy with their greediness. Yes, I'm talking about Christians, believers. I've met some of those kind of people that are greedy with their greediness. And I'm saying that if you will be a proper Christian, you must learn the act of giving. Jesus actually instructs or even commands us to lend to people when they come to us, to lend to the poor. So, that, for example, someone, a believer, can have 10,000 naira in his account. Probably, let's say that's his last money. 10,000 naira in his account. And then somebody that have zero naira in his account, that have nothing in his account, can come to him to just ask for 500 naira to eat. Probably this guy hasn't eaten for 2 days. And then he will let this Christian brother know that, okay, well, I haven't eaten for 3 days and 2 days. Please, can you lend me at least 500 naira to 1,000 naira so that I could just get something and eat. And then this guy, that Christian guy now, will see this kind of person in need, in dire need, and do absolutely nothing. See, I'm saying, but that there's one thing that I know that God detests so much is someone that the Igbos refers to as Akagon. God hates. You look to the Bible, you can actually tell that God detests. Not I won't say the person, but God detests greedy or stinginess. He hates that thing so much. And I'm saying that if you be a proper Christian, you must learn the art of giving. Apart from the ways you will learn that act, apart from the ways you come into that place where it becomes easy for you to give, is to start giving even when you don't have much. Because many times people like to use the excuse of, okay, for example, that example I give now is 10,000 naira, it's not much. Wait till I have like 100,000 naira in my account, or wait till I have like 1 million naira in my account. And I'm saying that it is not true. I'm saying that it shouldn't be the case. Rather, it should be the case that even in little, let's learn to give. Jesus said that he that is faithful in little will be faithful in much. How do you expect God to entrust you with much in terms of giving to people if the little you have, you are not really faithful in it? And this video is to just call every believer Christian to embrace or learn the art of giving. This will go a long way in helping you in this Christian faith or in this Christian pilgrimage or journey. Learn to give. Do away with greediness.